a video on something I just want to have a quick play around with. Probably won't be a quick play around because I've never made a quick video in my life. So, I had a brainwave about making sourdough fries. Well, basically like fried bread, but in crispy soldiers that you dip in an egg rather than just toasted. I made them where I deep fried them in olive oil. But I made these. I've done them in the oven, so I just put them on a baking. I cut them up, put them on a tray with some baking parchment, and drizzled on a bit of olive oil, and then baked them in the oven at 160 degrees for about 20 minutes, 25 minutes, something like that, until they became crisp. You can deep fry them, but I was kind of thinking it's quicker to deep fry them, but deep frying them is probably a little bit problematic. So, and I was thinking about what to actually use them for. And you kind of think, well, you use them to dip into things, and then I was kind of thinking, well, what could we dip them into? And I was kind of thinking, well, I wanted to have a go at whipped feta. So this is just feta that's just pureed down with some Greek yogurt, and then you put in a little bit of salt and pepper. I've seen lemon juice put in, but probably doesn't need it, and probably some olive oil as well. But I just wanted to have a quick go at that and see what that was like. That's nice. Oh. So I've done that, and then I've got some cottage cheese, because it's relatively cheap. I just need to put it in something. Use that. I'm gonna need a spoon for things. So, I was thinking about cottage cheese. I was kind of thinking, let's have a go at cottage cheese. So, basically using these like the ice creams, like the tubs of ice creams that you used to get at the cinema. Just before the film started, someone would come down to the front with a tray of ice creams, and you go and buy an ice cream. Very nice. So, a little bit of pepper, a little bit too much pepper, and then a little bit of salt, and then I've got some of my wild garlic pasta, which will be about 3 years old now, but still looking pretty good. So let's just put in a little bit of that. So I was kind of thinking like a savoury individual dippy thing, like that. Okay, it's nice. That's good. That's particularly good, isn't it? And then, once I finish doing, we're going to do burrata. So, let's just drain that liquid off it. So this is for an idea for a friend, really. And I just kind of thought, it's really indulgent as a burrata, but the idea is that we could dip those in the burrata. We just need to, I don't know what's going to be best, if we cut into it or break it open. I've got two. So, no, we can break it open first, can't we? We've got a couple of forks. Well, and then you'd serve it in the pot like a little yogurt type of thing. So you just do that to break it open, like that. Move it around a bit, and then a little bit of pepper, fancy salt, maybe a little bit of olive oil. We've got some olive oil. We will have somewhere, yes. Maybe a little bit of olive oil. Wild garlic pesto if you like, or just normal pesto. I think it'd be nice. But just a bit of that. And then dip your sourdough fry, or fried sourdough crisp into this. See? That's delicious. Thanks for that. You could sell those. Like minimum first, like you see people walking around with an ice cream on a hot day. But why not walk around with a burrata? But also be an idea for like a picnic. You know, that's what I'd do with a burrata. I'd leave it in there and just rip it open a bit with a bit of oil. That's lovely. So, it's a good way of using them up. And you've got a few different options, haven't you? I just like the idea of eating it out of the container that comes in. So you don't have to put it on anything else. You just get that, and like a paper bag full of what we call it, so sourdough fries, and away you go. And then you just dip into it and eat it. Now, most people won't be able to eat a whole burrata like that, but I could. Oh. 7 minutes. There we go. Interesting idea. I don't know what to do with it, but it might have legs. So there we go.